So let's go over the build on this. So I've got the 355 that I need to make sure that it can handle a roller cam. So we're going with a comp energy cam. So it's going to have roughly around like 540, 550 lift. So I need to get springs for that. And then I want to put a stall in it. It's going to need a stall anyway with the cam. And that's basically it for the engine. Now, the heads is what's left we have to talk about. Heads are Vortex style heads. They're aftermarket. They're Raptor heads. I don't know if anyone's heard of them, but they have bigger valves, longer runners, bigger runners, and those should be good. All I know is that I need longer push rods, because I looked it up and on the site they said they need at least 100 thousandths bigger push rods. So I got to get a push rod measure and measure what I actually need once the engine is almost done. So now that's it for the engine part. Going on to the trans, like I said, stall converter, 25 to 3 grand, probably 3. Car's gonna get a line lock. It's gonna get line lock on it. Do some nasty roasty toasties with them wheels, which might get changed, honestly. So then what we got is, let's see, we talked about the trans. Oh, I got a shifter for it. I got a Pro Stick shifter that I just need a cable and a bracket for to hook up to the trans. And let me get on the inside of this to show you what I'm talking about. What I was thinking about doing was getting rid of the center console altogether, just slapping a shifter here, maybe a little box, and obviously need to relocate the switches. Leave the right there, put some cup holders, and that should be it. But this part right here would probably be taken out as well. Probably put a plate for gauges, and that's falling off. So that's cool. So definitely put a plate here, or a little box for all my switches that I would need. The line lock, the fuel pump, and electric fan so far. And then for in here, I wanted to take out the oil, the battery, temp, probably leave the gas gauge, but I want to take all that out, redo it either silver or matte black, make it look real nice. And then we're going to be gutting out the back seat, weight reduction, probably taking most of the plastic out, maybe keeping plastic in, making it look nice. And then putting some material over this, because that's the headliner part. So that's the inside. Now let's go in more detail about the shifter itself. So the Pro Stick shifter is for a 3-speed. Obviously I have a 3-speed, like I said earlier. So it's pretty neat. So that's pretty much the interior and that. Now for the exhaust. The exhaust, I have long tube headers for it already. So that's pretty much going to be it. If I can fit an actual exhaust system under here, because it's got very low clearance, those are the pipes that the people before me put. They had short tube headers, it's true dual, and they just ran it down with 2-inch pipe, I believe. And that's very close to the ground. Like I rubbed whenever I was driving it. So I don't know how I'm gonna fit an actual exhaust under here without raising the car. Because, I mean, honestly, here's my hand. There's the bottom of the car. So, I mean, it's like a hand length off the ground, which is pretty low. Tire spacing, really close. So, probably no exhaust. And then pretty much I want to change out the rear end too. So right now, sorry, I was sliding on a box. Right now it's got a standard 10 bolt Chevy rear end, 28 spline axles, and you guys look back into a previous video I made about changing rear end gears, because I had 323s that was open, but sometimes I could get both wheels to spin, and I didn't want to chance not having a posi when I went to the track and not have traction on both ends. So we swapped it for a posi out of a 92 Z28, which had two 32 gears in it. So I went smaller in gear number, but better highway gears. So that's not good for torque or anything like that. So I plan on getting another 3rd gen axle, gutting that of 373s, because with the cam I'm wanting, I'm going to be riding around probably 6 grand RPM, and with a 3-speed, I don't want to go too higher with rear end gears, like a 410, 411, 426, anything like that. So I want to keep it relatively small gear ratio, so 373s. So that, I believe, completes the entire car from front to back to inside and under. Now it is a hard top, so I'm thinking I might get away with not running subframe connectors because it's a hard top. So I might be able to get away with that. And also what I want to do, comment below, should I just build the car, have it look like this with the mangled front clip and fender, or should I try and fix it and make it look like a nice, pristine race car? I mean, honestly, I would personally, like, I'm torn between the idea of fixing it up and leaving it. Like, I want something that looks like someone would underestimate and just, you know, blow them out of the water. But also, I actually want a nice looking race car. And this is what it's gonna be, a nice looking race car. It's gonna have everything needed on it. Now, the 15-inch wheels, sorry, we're talking about wheels here now. 15-inch wheels, these are actually truck wheels, because I saw them the other day on a 1500 90s Chevy truck. So, yeah, I don't know why they put truck wheels on them, but I mean, they do look good. I'll probably keep the wheels and just go with different tires, but 15s are pretty good for the RPM I'm wanting to go with. So need some either taller sidewall tires for grip and the flexing. So yeah, this car is going to be built. Hopefully we run, because last time I was at the track, it ran a 15. So it ran a 15. So this year, hopefully it gets done this year, and it gets done right, built right. So there's other little miscellaneous parts that's going to go on the engine, you know, make it nice, make it run right, make it easy to tune. So that's pretty much it for this video, just going over the ideas of the build. Now things may change further down the line, but I'll be having a build series going on of this car and get Instagram posts put up about this car every so often, maybe twice, 3 times a week, who knows. So definitely a build coming up on the channel. Hope you guys like it. Oh, and got a shed to do the build so I don't have to use my parents' garage and keep that from them. So I can have my own space, I can have my own tools out, I can get this car done in a timely manner to where I feel like I can get it done and still have room like that to get this build going, because I really wanted this build and just wanted to drive the car so bad. I missed it. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Follow me at FuelUp727 on Instagram for more posts, more pictures of this car and of the truck that's going to be racing next week. Finally, Gateway is here. Race day is here. We're going to see who will carry the trophy from each night for Midnight Madness at Gateway in Illinois. So, just taking on the glory.